Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Arifia Larasati Putri. Here I like to present about the journal which titled The Effect of Morphological Awareness in Second Language Vocabulary Knowledge. What is included in this presentation are introduction, method, result and discussion, and conclusions. The first one is introduction. Vocabulary knowledge is the basis for any language teaching program as well as first language acquisition. In fact, its knowledge plays a very significant role in academic development, literature, second language learning, and also daily life. Vocabulary learning strategies, lexical access models, and different methods and techniques to develop vocabulary size and teaching vocabulary items effectively are still interest of lots of scholars or linguists. There are four theoretical backgrounds in this research. The first one is vocabulary knowledge and learning strategies. The second one is morphology. The third one is measuring morphology scale. And the last is morphological awareness. The first theoretical background is vocabulary knowledge and learning strategies. Vocabulary learning is subjectively requesting, consolidating the capacity to get implications and realistic structures, the capacity to insert words into sensual and thought structures, and the capacity to apply words to this present reality. The second one theoretical background is morphology. Morphology has vital impact on the development and perception of English words. Morphemes, which incorporate roots, stems, prefixes, and suffixes, are the smallest part of words that convey significance. Having the capacity to use this moderate level of dialect is integral to building an overwhelming vocabulary and grasping English content. The third one of theoretical background is measuring morphology scale. Morphological comprehension in a worldwide sense is analyzed with more exact separation of sorts of morphology ability showing up in later studies. Recent studies specifically concentrated on the acquisition of specific grammatical forms emphasizing morphology. The last one of theoretical background is morphological awareness. In research area, morphological awareness studies on children's reading abilities and the proof of its increasing peculiarity to produce complex words. Also on the basis of adults and the effects of morphological awareness on vocabulary size, word-based text writing, reading and comprehension ability have represented distinctive aspects on second language learning research area. Thus, for L2 learners, knowledge of English morphology makes a significant contribution to the vocabulary size, reading abilities, writing success, and other language skills. Next, we jump up to the research questions. In this study, the relationship between morphological awareness and vocabulary knowledge will be investigated for Turkish participants by emphasizing the focus on vocabulary teaching in the classroom. There are two research questions. They are: does morphological awareness contribute to vocabulary teaching and learning process in the classroom? Does teaching vocabulary with morphological awareness strategy help learners to enlarge their vocabulary knowledge? Next, we're going to the method of the research. The first one is sample of participants. The study is supposed to analyze morphological awareness while learning vocabulary on undergraduate students of preparatory school in a state university in Turkey. There were originally 55 participants. However, 3 people were dropped from the study because of missing data. Students were enrolled in 2 different classes on the same level. Their level of English language was tested at the beginning of the semester by proficiency and placement tests applied by School of Foreign Languages Department. They were regular intermediate level English learners without learning disabilities. The next one is the pilot study. In this research, pilot study with 22 participants were applied to see the instrument's reliability and validity measuring. For internal validity testing, equivalence between pre- and post-test factor was analyzed to see the frequency level of tools, pre- and post of vocabulary items. The third one is instruments. This study is based on experimental research and the data have been observed quantitatively. Control group design has been applied and pre-test or post-test design has been used to measure the effect of treatment. Both groups have taken the same pre-test and post-test, but they haven't had the same treatment between these tests. In this research, all participants have been given a pre-test to be sure of comparability of both groups before the treatment and a post-test to measure the effect of this treatment. Then we going to the result. These results show that morphological instruction and teaching morphemes increase second language learners' vocabulary comprehension and make them recognize vocabulary items intentionally and incidentally. We can see from the experimental group, they had higher scores after treatment, and they had a significant difference between pre-test and post-test for Part A and B instruments. Meanwhile, in the control group, they got lower scores because of using traditional vocabulary teaching, and they showed no significant differences between these tests before or after treatment. Next, we're going on to the discussion. According to the results, there has been a significant relationship between vocabulary size and morphological awareness. There is an improvement in the general vocabulary size. However, possible reason for this development is that their general English proficiency with other skills improved during 12 weeks, one semester. Another reason may relate to the nature of students' exposure to English with native speaker instructors and authentic English environment in preparatory school. So, we come to the conclusions of this research. The first one is, this research is investigated the vocabulary size of preparatory school students in Turkey, the nature of their morphological awareness, and vocabulary size relationship. The second one, the basic contribution of this research is the procurement of morphological approach in vocabulary teaching, and it explains the advantages of it by using short period treatment. The third one is the major impact of morphological direction is to recognize morphemes, such as prefixes, suffixes, and root, and vocabulary acknowledgement process. And the last, the findings revealed that the learners had better performance at the nation's vocabulary level test at the end of the treatment. Okay, so that's all about my presentation about the journal. Thank you for watching.